Joseph, você se mostrou preocupado com o grau de monopolização da economia. Por que você acha que isso aconteceu? Por que existe um aumento da monopolização na economia? E você destacou muito o papel do governo como inovador, como coordenador na pandemia, mas será que os governos também não colaboraram de alguma forma para o aumento da monopolização nas últimas décadas?
Well, I think there were a number of reasons for the increase in monopoly power. Some of it was that let me begin by saying, without government action, there's a natural tendency of companies to collude. If you create a monopoly, you can raise prices. If you have two firms, why should they compete? It's much better to get together and collude and raise prices. And when I was in the White House, I saw that all the time. Everybody's basic motto was competition is good for everybody else, but not us. And they would tell me why they should not be subjected to competition pressure. So that's a natural state. Government has to come in and make sure that that doesn't happen. And unfortunately, government has not been doing the role that it should, is forceful. And the private sector has been very innovative in creating new ways of colluding, some of them very complicated. And the new technologies have provided new mechanisms for them to do this. So there's not been the development in the government sector corresponding to the increase in creativity and collusion that's been the private sector. So the answer is clearly much more forceful government action. Actually, in terms of knowing what to do, I think we actually know what to do right now. Unfortunately, the politics makes it very difficult, because when I say politics, the politics and the judicial history in the United States, antitrust is largely determined in the courts. The courts follow precedents. The precedents were set in an era of neoliberalism, which said markets are naturally competitive. Now it's very hard to overturn those. We're working at it, and some of them are happening, but it's very, very slow. And getting new legislation is very, very difficult.